Peace, my family, and we're on back to all those coming out that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This your girl, the butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all the good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right in that good non-mind. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up in your higher natures. And cleansing. Okay. Cleansing lows. Came here today to express and really just to check on y'all. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys most definitely keeping your heads in a good headspace, positive, even when you're going through things. Right. And most of the time when you are going through things, it's most definitely something that you have to change and work toward each and every day. It's all about cleansing the house, internally and externally. Because again, family, remember, you gotta remember, the focus is you. And you got work to do. And that's what they don't want you to realize. That you got work to do, family. What kind of work? That inner work. You got work to do spiritually. That's the reason why you're here. Spiritual work is real. Working on yourself, cleansing yourself, getting focused on why you are here, your purpose. Get back to the Most High, right? So again, we really don't have time for so many distractions. You also have to remember you have to remain focused no matter what. Even when the journey gets real and sometimes harder than what you may think, right? But again, remember, family, you all can get through it. It's about walking through it, understanding what things are, and slowing down. Because again, you're constantly on the go all the time. Most of the time, people are on the go all the time. They don't have time to really slow down and see what's really happening in their life, in whatever stage of life that they're in, whatever level that they're on, seeing what's happening and how am I creating this, right? Because we create our reality with the choices and actions that we choose to make. So it's real. And sometimes we have to dwell in it all to get really tired. Been there, to get really tired of things where you're in sorrow, where you're suffering, where you're crying, and you're trying to figure out what's going on and why. Remember, family, everything happens for a reason, and you're not feeling away for no reason. It's a reason. So again, or else you would be at peace, right? So it's about being honest with yourself and how you feel out here, and begin to make the change that you need for you to succeed out here. It's real, because you have to be rooting for you. And when no one else is rooting for you, you gotta be the one rooting for you. You have to save yourself. And ultimately, it gets down to the fact of we have to understand that the Most High has given us, Omnipotent Jesus has told us that we have to really just remember the way, right, back to the Most High and ourselves. Because again, family, there's so much going on, there's so many distractions in the world, right? But we have to be the ones to stand up for ourselves and say, nah, I don't want this life. You have to decide for yourself what life you really want to live, you know, and be mindful of the things that you do, because they matter. Everything that you do matters. What people don't realize, it's the smallest things. Whatever you choose to do in your day-to-day routine, all of it is preparing you for what's going to happen next, right? So you prepare through time, you know, and we have to understand that it's choices, right? And as you break away from certain things that you're not supposed to be doing, certain things that's not good for your health, it's about taking care of yourself and not destroying yourselves out here, because you already got enough of that happening, knowingly and unknowingly, right? So we don't really want to do it to ourselves, right? Do it to ourselves, because that's pretty much what it is, because no one's really forcing it down our throats in a sense. It's like it's by choice that we choose to do what we do, right? So we got to start taking responsibility, because that's what it is. The Most High, 100% Jesus, told us we have to start taking responsibility for our life choices and what we choose to do out here, right? We got to respond to our ability. We can't blame nobody but ourselves. We have to be really mindful of what energy we're putting out here, and know that you are in control of your actions, right? Because you do them every day, and that's what you are in control of. Now, the things that's really outside of your control, that's outside of your control. There's nothing really you can do about it, right? All you can do is focus on the good. All you can do is focus on your highest good. That's all that matters. All you can do is focus on the love, right? Because that's highest knowledge, high frequency, right? So that's real, right? Regardless of what you see with your physical eyes, knowing that love does exist. Want to know why? Because the Most High is love at its highest divine state, right? So love does exist, whether people realize that or not. But the only way people are really going to know that is you got to connect back. You got to stay in tune, right? Because if you really think about everything that the Most High tells us to do in these scriptures and things like that, and preparing you and, telling you warning signs on things, giving you warning signs on things, that's all for the best for you. That's love. He's telling you what's up. That's love. And everything is not all butterflies and, flowers and, palm trees. It get real, right? And you gotta remember, even though the fact that it gets real sometimes, you gotta remember the overall bigger picture of it all, and why is it getting real? Because again, if you're putting good intentions out there, then it's getting real because there's certain things that's shifting in your life that has to exit, right? And that's for your good. And it's about not really fighting it, just going with the flow of it. Because I know sometimes we gon' fight and you trying to figure out what's going on and why is this things happening to me? Like, why is this happening? I'm not doing none of that, And that happens. But remember, you gotta trust your journey. You gotta trust your path, because the Most High is inside of you and knows everything that's transpiring in your life. You gotta learn how to trust what's happening, trust the Most High and what He's showing you, right? So sometimes things must have to break away for things to become clear to you and things to come together. And oh man, you're gonna express all different types of emotions. Just saying, you're gonna express a whole bunch of different things, and it's not about keeping it all in, because that form of crying or whatever you do when you release, that's a form of release. That's releasing the toxins from your body so you can release and let that go. You gotta learn how to let it go. You gotta learn how to cry it out, and that's okay. Men and women, it's okay to cry. It's okay. Joyful tears, sad tears, mad tears, get it out. Because it's no need to be in your body, in your spirits, in your soul any longer. You have to let it out. And that also is a form of therapy, whether people know it or not. You gotta let it out, right? But again, just know when the tears come and the rain comes, just know, like I said, just know that when it's all said and done, guess what, family? The sun will come out again. The sun will come out again. It will rise again. and you will see a brighter day in time. And as time go on, you'll begin to look back at your life, and you begin to see why those things happen in your life. So you may not understand sometimes everything that's happening in your life, and you may not be able to figure everything out at once, right? Because at times I was just trying to figure out really what's really happening and what's really going on at times, and I didn't have the answers for it at the time. And of course I'm praying and certain things, but I haven't got my answers yet, and things are happening, and I'm just really trying to figure out like what's going on. And not realizing that everything is on the move, everything is happening the way it needs to, for your highest good. So I hope you guys remember that while you're facing certain things in your path. Remember, when you're facing the demons and you're releasing these things from your body, things that you hold on dear that's not good for you, all of that is a form of release. And once you begin to break away and let go of the things that the Most High doesn't want for you in your life, which you already know that is destroying us, you gotta remember, you gotta begin to show more love to yourself. You gotta remember, because that's what's gonna help you get and move on to the next level, and you begin to live more of a healthy state of being, becoming more healthier again. And then you'll begin to see clear, why that had to happen. But I know when you're going through it, I get it. You're going through it. Go through it. Keyword. Through. Right? You're just going through. Right? It too shall pass. So remember, keep walking. Keep going. No matter what, it gets better. The grass is greener on the other side. Keep on walking. You gotta keep walking. I'm telling y'all through experience. You gotta keep walking. Just saying. Oh man, oh man. And when you begin to see that sunshine and rise up, oh man, oh man. What a beautiful day. But right now, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Know again that you are loved beyond this world and in it. Begin to spread the love one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Release our master teacher, Dr. Malachi L. Love yourselves out here and others. Peace, shalom, hashuk, divine love, family, and wadu. And it's all love.